Caldwell, Director of Operations, and we want to go through navigating our website. This website on consolidatedassurance.com is the hub of everything we do. This is where you want to be. This is where you want to live, and you want to know it well. The first thing you want to do is notice your name in the upper right-hand corner, and when you hover over that, there is a drop-down box that comes up, and you want to click on My Account. Now, in the My Account, the most important thing in there is the 3 spaces for your individual license, your agency license, and your E&O. Now, those 3 must be kept up to date in order for you to be in compliance. 30 days prior to your expiration of each of those 3 things, you will begin to receive an automated email from Consolidated notifying you that it needs to be fixed. You need to update it. The way to update it are 2 things. 1, upload the PDF of the new document that shows the new expiration date, and 2, change the expiration date physically. Type that in to make it reflect, and then the emails will stop. They're kind of obnoxious. Like I said, they're sent every day for 30 days, but they're meant to be. This is too important for somebody to just say, well, I forgot, I didn't know. You can't be an unlicensed agent. So those are super important. Outside of My Account, you want to live and stay on My Dashboard. So go ahead and click on Dashboard. You're going to see our leaderboard. Like I was commenting in our other tutorial, the dashboard is reflected daily on the business that was issued the prior day. So on Monday, the app is issued, and on Tuesday, it's reflected in the back office. It could obviously only be that way because apps issue all throughout the day up to midnight. So no matter how late any of us want to stay and work, there would always be some that we would miss. Therefore, it's pushed to the very next day, and in that morning before noon, you will see an accurate leaderboard of all the business that issued the prior day. When you scroll down, you'll see the training videos. Again, you're familiar with it since you found us on the onboarding tutorials all up through now, so that is good. And you will also see the manual. There is a password there to type in, and you'll be able to see that. Our bootcamp attendees have already gone through that in great depth. And the webinars, when you're new, you want to obviously go through your onboarding tutorials and all of the scripts and rehearsal role play. After you get through that and you're spending some time in the car, guys, go ahead and turn on a webinar once, twice, 3 times a week, whatever you can fit in, because there is so much valuable information and completely amazing nuggets that are on those webinars that just kind of come out of our leaders' mouths on these Fridays when we do them. And if you haven't caught up on those and haven't just thrown some on, on your phone every once in a while, there are things you've missed out on. So turn on some of those old webinars. The titles are there, so you can kind of pick the one that fits you at the most at that time. On the bottom, you'll see Document Library. Now, this is an incredibly valuable resource that you need to know. There are so many documents in there, whether they're related to your first 4-week fast track, or how to order supplies, or even routing numbers. We took the liberty of making sure that everybody's state has the 20 most commonly used routing numbers so that you can always have accurate numbers on your Checkmatics. There's so much. There's scripts, there's verbiage for your voicemail. Please spend the time, not prime time, but spend the time and dig into that document library. It makes me laugh all the time because people will say, hey, how do I change somebody from a tobacco policy to a non-tobacco policy? And I was like, yeah, he's not been in the document library, clearly. So there's so much in there that can answer questions for you. Next, you'll see your link to Salesforce. Now, if you ever have to go to Salesforce outside of this page, that's fine, but it is not salesforce.com. So make sure when you link over from the website, you just take note of the actual web address. And last, there's the rehearsal role play, which again, you're becoming very familiar with. We place high value on the importance of practice. We have a culture of practice because clearly none of us are just born knowing a group brief or knowing how to do anything. We have to practice with it. So the rehearsal role play is important for us to be able to do that and to give you feedback on your practice. Underneath that, you'll see that shirts and challenge coins are available by calling us. You're always welcome to order more. When you started out as a coordinator, you received 2 shirts. That was on us at Consolidated. And if you ever want more, they cost $25, and that's at cost. There's always a $7 flat shipping on any of those charges, and a challenge coin is $9.75. And that will be discussed in a later topic as well. In closing, this website is the door to all of your training. So please know it well, feel comfortable here, and you will start thriving in your career. Thank you.